Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be giving my mini a refresh for fall, for Halloween, and for the month of October. All right, so I have pulled out a bunch of the things both from the planner, the October Deluxe box, and then also some previous things, which is going to include a cover refresh. I will sadly say goodbye to my nori green cover for just a short time, but I have a new cover and I have all the things. I have my fountain pen, and then I have some more fun fall type pens, and then just some fun decorations. So it is a time for, I don't know if you can see this, I don't want to spill my coffee. It's a cup, it says let's get cozy. And I have my coffee all ready to go, which if you know me, I am more creamer than coffee, but that's a side story. So I've got a lot I'm going to try and do, so I'm going to kind of just jump right in. I am going to give myself a little bit of space. I'm going to move some things out of the way. Hopefully I don't forget about them, because, well, they're the fun things, right? They're all the decorative things. Okay, so we've got sub box stuff, sub box over here. Now what I did was I put together, I think, the tabs that I will be using. And I think the switch over, like transferring from one to the other, that's probably going to be the most difficult part. So this is the chocolate pen case. For now, I'm going to set this somewhere. I kid you not, I have stuff everywhere because there's so much I want to do when I change this out. And then, again, I'll be playing as I go along. So here we go. This is my nori green cover. As you know, I made it as chunky as I possibly can. I have sticky notes on the bottom, with some ideas. But what am I going to go to? Well, if I can find a place to set this, I might show you. This is difficult. Let's see. Okay, I just had to kind of shift some things around even more. I have a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is the cover I am going to go with, which you probably have already guessed. It is the fall leaf cover, and I just couldn't not. I did get all the covers that you saw in one of my hauls, and that's so that I would always have a cover for my mini as sub boxes come in and things get changed out. But for fall and October, I plan to use my fall leaf. So this is, as you can see, brand new. I haven't even opened it. And look at how perfect this is. It will fit my 2-inch discs. So I don't know if you remember or not. I'm going to also move this out of the way for a bit. I'm also working on adjusting for, my volume. Again, I have my microphone issues. So I'm giving some new things a try, and we'll see how it works. Okay, so if you recall, let me get my cover open here. I had chose to put my September mini happy planner, or I should say mini Discbound planner, because the only thing in here is the mini calendar. Everything else, well, there might be some mini paperwork too, but everything else is Jane's agenda. So I chose to put them on the 2-inch black metal discs, and the reason for that was because I knew I was going to go to this cover. So what I'm going to do is, because now everything needs to come off of this. So let's do this. Let's pull this out, if I can. It is so big. Let's see. Okay. Let's pull this one out. And I'll put this aside for now because I have everything over here I'm going to switch it to. So let's see, what's the best way to do it? How about we switch it and then I'll put it into the cover. Then that'll save me just a little bit of space. So let's see if I can set this over here. Okay, it's going to have to be good enough. Hopefully I don't fall over. All right, everything has to come off. This has to go on. So this is my first time taking off the plastic covers, and I just want to make sure I don't rip it. All right, so here we go. Now, the covers have a coating of cellophane or plastic. So if you pull off your plastic, if you pull off this way, it'll come off the disc area perfectly. And I like to throw things just to the floor, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's see. This is going to be the cover. And yes, I'm going to do it this way. I'll set this over here. Okay. Just trying to make sure I have the room I need. Ooh, I'm always afraid. So I don't know if you saw what I was doing. I was kind of twisting the discs front and back. Sometimes that helps to pop on those clear covers, just as a little tip. Okay, so there's my front. And I've taken the plastic off. It's brand new. And let's see, we're going to take, let's see. Yes, this one's going to come off. I'm going to put this one in. Now, my challenge with this is I do get the Cocoa Daisy box, and as you know, previously I'd done the tabs. I'm still working out whether I'm going to do that or not, so more to come on that. So right behind this, I am going to put, I purchased the 2025 calendar at a glance, and it's back to a black floral paper. So I'm going to put that right behind the kitty because, and I may switch around the tabs, you know, like the decor. There was a very fall look to the sub box, but then we also had the opportunity as subscribers to purchase the prior year's Halloween papers or dashboards in vellum. So I couldn't resist because I love the black kitty, and look how cute. I'll say she because, you know, she looks like she, right? How cute. Okay, so I had a hard time deciding which dashboards to use, and I do still have some that aren't in here or in this pile, so I may be working things in as I go. All right, so now I was going to make this my inbox. So I am going to take this out, brand new. I believe it's going to have some plastic on it. Yes. Okay, so let's see if I can get this off. Here we go. This was from a older sub box. I don't remember the month. I did not get that sub box. This was given to me kindly as a gift when I ordered something from someone in the buy sell trade group. So I'm going to use this tab as my inbox. That means my current tab is going to go away. All right. So, right, this is right, yes. Let's get this in. Ooh. Just did my nails to match, and I think I already scratched it. So it goes. All right, so then I forgot I had something in there. Okay. And then goals is going to go in. I do have some labels printed because I knew for sure what was going to go there. So I chose kind of that haunted forest for behind my dashboard for the goals section. All right. And then, okay. So here's the thing about my mini. I'm going to kind of talk as I kind of go along, and we'll see how well it works out. Sometimes talking and otherwise doesn't work out. So once I set this original up, I had gone through my printables and realized I had a bunch of printables from Any Plans printable that were for the mini. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just pop them in here. That was a piece of my nail polish. And so what I did was it really chunkified it because there's all these printables. So I don't know exactly which ones I'll be keeping, which ones are going to go for this month or October. So I'm just going to leave them in there. And so then, and again, I'm going to leave this in there as well. But I think what I'm going to do, okay, so we have goals. I'm trying to keep it straight. We have the agenda. In the agenda has so far just one of the vellums from the pack. I do think I'm going to need to put something behind that, or else you're going to see the cover of my planner, which that's not what I wanted. So for now, I'm just going to put it in there. So here we go. Of course, I have to change out the months. So let me get my tabs in. Okay. What was this? This was the weekly, and I have something. I have something somewhere. Oh, it's right here, right in front of me. So these were the other dashboards that I'm going to have to see which one goes behind this well, because I don't like how it looks. So let's see if this goes. Let's put that there for now. As I said, I have leftovers. It was super hard to choose, but in the end, I kind of went more with a Halloween theme than the fall type theme, which Halloween is fall, so it kind of works. All right, and then my This Week tab. So where is it? I also have, so I'm going to pull this out just because I have content info I need to keep in there. So let me first do this. Let's take the plastic off, and then I'll pull it off screen quick and get off the previous ones. Okay, so see how easily that comes off? All right, let me go, be right back. Okay, so I had dropped my tab, so just making sure it's dust free. Okay, so this is gonna come out. For now, I'm just gonna put it in this area here. It will go into my agenda once I switch over my months. I'm kind of in flux about my calendar, at least in the mini. So I'm still working on that. Okay, let me go to here. Let's see. All right, we're good here. So this is going to be my content, which is a fun little crow. So here is it's a vellum overlay onto here. So there is something, with planning, I'm always feeling like I rush. I'm going to try and do this at a nice pace without rushing too quickly. I just want to kind of enjoy the cozy. So here we go. Coffee in the morning. It's delicious. Okay. Let's see. Next, so I am now changing up some of the side tabs. I do have 6 side tabs. I was working off of top tabs. So I'm kind of making changes as I go along. So, okay, let's do that. Let's put this here for now. Again, the nice thing about these is you can always move them around. They're not, stuck in one place. Okay, so there's another one. And then let's see, I think, yes, this one is specifically a section. Okay. So speaking of projects, I think I've mentioned that we are in the midst of we have a farmhouse wraparound porch, so from the front and down the side. And it was in desperate need of some updating, so we've been going through that, and it has been a chore. And I'm just, getting scratched, and it's not the best for your nails, but you know what? Once it's done, it's going to be beautiful. But it is definitely a chore, let me tell you. Okay, so this is my home section. So for that, I am going to, let me make sure. Yeah, I think I'll do that here. And again, I may still have to move some of these around because this one goes here. Okay, right. I forgot I was using this as a placeholder because I didn't have, so that takes care of this. Getting there slowly. Now, the next section is going to be a little different. So I had ordered it was called a dashboard set, but it came in, and really, in my other video, I talked about this, where it is almost the size, or it is the size of an actual planner cover. So I was thinking, it was just a dashboard. So what I think I'm going to give a try, it may not work, is I want to use this as my holiday section. I could easily use this tab because it's green, it kind of has that Christmas vibe to it. But I think I want to use this. We'll see. I can always go back if I need to. So this one we're going to pop in. Oh, I forgot to take the plastic off. Step back for a minute. The other thing too is this is a different plastic than the covers, so it's a lot more flexible. Let's see if I could pull it off from here. I'm literally just tossing those on the floor behind me. Okay, so this is I'm gonna see how well this works. We'll see. And again, I had found some printables, different printables from where it was. Let's see. I think I have this. Yes, I have a ton in here. So, I think what I'll do for now, since we did get this holiday pack, I do want to put it in here. I definitely am going to have to filter out some of my holiday section. That is for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these in. And let's see, we have recipe. I'm looking to see where would be a good place to put, let's put it where groceries. Okay, let's put that. This is the page finder from, I believe it was the December box 2023. It may still be available. I couldn't say for sure. Oops. It's not that difficult to get open, but for whatever reason, I'm struggling. All right. So let's see. This would go this way. And then let's pop in the rest. Okay. Yes, for sure something's going to have to come out. Okay, and then we have the back cover. But before I go there, as you know, I had also purchased the beige mini tabs. So they're top tabs, but in this instance, I think I'm going to flip them. This is holiday. Oops, I popped them into the wrong spot. That might explain it. I popped them into holiday. I hadn't even gotten out of there. Okay, so let's go past holiday. Let's go to notes. Here we are. Here's where notes was. Okay. So I think I'm going to make the first tab notes, which I could take this one out. That's notes. And as you can see, I have lots of notes that I haven't written in yet. I do write in them, then take them out, write in them, take them out. For now, I'm just going to push all these papers because, and it looks full because at the moment I still have 2 months worth in there. Plus I've added in an extra cover. So we're going to see, okay, so this was reference. We're going to see what I'm going to have to take out in order to make this work. Okay, so here we go to the end. Let's get the cover off gently. And the thing about the covers is if you pull them off disc one at a time, they usually come up a lot better. I got little paper shreds everywhere. So let's see. We're going to take the plastic off. If I can grab it. Here we go. Just rub it out from the corner and pull. Get to the edge and just gently pull it. Okay. So I'm thinking I may not put this folder in here. I'm not sure. Again, decisions. Let's see. Is this, I don't think it matters front or back. I don't think. It's very clingy right now. Just because it's brand new plastic taken off of it. All right, here we go. Come on. Please don't let me break my first sub box cover. Okay. And then I technically need one in the back here because I don't want the folder. So let me think. Let me grab some coffee. Gosh, that's good. Okay. So now this is the part that slides into the cover. So now that I've got that all in there, let me get this in. And then I can decide maybe what I'm keeping, what I'm not. We are going to slide this in. I'm going to see how well I like that cover. I may not like it in here. And it slides in super easy. Let's work it back to the front. Oh, right. I was actually going to share with you. I tested something. Yeah, I don't think this cover is going to work in here. This holiday cover sticks out a little bit too much. And for now, let me find my old holiday tab. Just for now. Okay, so I am going to pull over my scissors, my small tweezers, because this is going to be notes. Okay, right? Notes and then reference is on the end. So let's get those in there. Okay, that was a little bit more work than I anticipated, but it is what it is. So let me get this on. And you know, I did this small font on my Dymo label maker. I did extra small, but I'm thinking I probably could have done just small, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Okay, and then back in here is going to be reference. Let me go ahead and take this off before I forget again. This will help me to know what I've got where and what I need to change up. Let's see, is this good? Let's move it over a little more. Okay, so inbox, I'm not going to label. This is going to be goals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and get my tabs on here, and then I will pop back on and we'll review them. Okay, I am back. So, getting the labels on was important just because I wanted to kind of know where I am, what I still need, what I need to do, that kind of thing. So those were important for me. So now I'm going to bring back over these. I want to do that so I don't forget. And let's see, I'm just organizing where I'm going to set everything. Okay, so I have all this to be able to use in my cover. I do have this saddle stitched book, which I will be bringing in on a separate video. I'm going to be doing something with this, so I am going to have that in on a separate video. Okay, I'm back again because I needed to take out some of my calendar because I am in the process of making a few changes in here. So, let me pull out all the things that I need to swap out. So let's see, we have October. I'm going to use this. Over here is my fun little handy dandy note paper holder from Jane's Agenda. And let's see, August, September. Okay, so we've got those. And I think I'm okay with that. I may pull in some of these, but for now, let's make sure I have everything. I still have 3 dashboards, so I'm going to be using these somehow. Okay, now comes the part where I get a little unsure of things because sometimes I feel like if I talk it out, it'll, come to me easier. But that doesn't always work either. So, as you know, I had a bunch of printables, or not printables, but inserts from Jane's Agenda, and I want to use some of these. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's see, we have Trifocus, Flex Notes, and then the quarterly. Most definitely, I need to bring in these quarterly planning. So we've got the quote, we've got month 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's all I'm going to pull in for now, is just the 3 months, because again, it's quarterly. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to bring these into, where was my goals? So this is where I try and remember where I put everything. This is inbox. And where was goals? Inbox. Oh, right here. How did I totally miss that? I don't even know. Okay. It's one of those days, Monday, right? So for now, I'm going to pop these into here. These are the quarterly planning pages. And I also have a goals worksheet, which for me kind of feels like almost a project worksheet. So for now, I think what I'm going to do, so that I have them and can consider working with them, I am going to put these behind my page protector here. And then with regard to the agenda, and this is where I'm struggling with the agenda. I do need a monthly in here, but I kind of feel like this is more not a weekly thing, I think is what I'm trying to say. So to try and understand what's going to work for me, I'm going to pull in both the flex notes and the tri-focus notes. Plus I have some daily sheets. And okay, and then these are going to go in the back. This is a monthly habit tracker. So I'm going to pull one out for the month. And there's that. Oops. Okay. And a cleaning tracker tip-in, which I'm not 100% sure how or where I'm going to put it, but for now I'll put it in my calendar. That just seems to be the easiest solution. Okay. Okay. And so we have the habit tracker and the cleaning. Okay. So we've got this for the agenda. And just to keep me on target, here's what I'm going to do. I don't intend to use the priority page, but I am going to pull over the calendar. Okay. So I'm going to pull the calendar over so that I have an idea, because I don't want to go into October. I want to have 3 months at a time in here. And I don't want to go into October not having a calendar. That would not be good. So these are monthly habits. So let me just pop that in between the month page. And then I am going to take these two and put them behind the tab. Again, seems like the easiest thing at the moment. Okay, and then I have dot grid and some dashboards. I don't know if I'm going to find where I'm going to put those dashboards. For now, I am going to, I think I could probably take out some of these extra pages. I don't know that I need them all in there. I'm going to pull some dot grid. Just going to grab a nice stack of them. I'm going to just toss them off to the side since I do want to get this all ready, give you an idea of what I'm doing. So these are all note pages. These are some graphs. I think I'm going to take these things out because I already have some of these in there. Now, another option I have for the weeklies is I can just do one of these, a weekly sheet. So the calendar portion I'm still working out. Okay, so I have everything in here. I do still have 3 dashboards, and I think where I want to put them is, I'm going to put this one here. Granted, you won't see them when you flip to the tab, but you will see them, I will see them, I should say, when I open the tab up. Like, you can't see them through the tab, but you'll see them when I flip over the tab. Okay, and then see, I even have some paper back here. Again, this is lined paper, it's reference, let me leave it in there. I'm going to make a call and take out my folder. I do want the dots. These stickers can stay in there, so there's some more I can transfer out. All right. The only thing I have to address now are these extra tabs at the bottom, which will go smoothly because I intend to use these. So I plan to use these tabs at the bottom, and then I'll use my Dymo label maker to make a label to designate which ones they are. And then that will help me to keep that section down there organized. I do have a lot going on in here, but how are we doing? Let's see. Woo, we are up there. Okay. So those were just some tabs I was considering, but then I realized I'll just use the page flags that came with the kit. Okay, so let's decorate a bit. We all like a nice decorated planner. For these, I'm going to tuck these here because I do like to keep them. I am going to probably tack that one down there. This one. Those two I want to keep separate. And then my plan, let's put this here. Okay, and then I do need to keep, I don't need to, but I'd like to keep these in here. All right. And then I do want to get my card in there, and I have these I want to get in there. Okay, page flags. Kind of jumping around now. Page flags are going to go in my, I think this one here. Okay. Let's just put a small stack on here so that I've got it. And then okay. And the reason is because this will get moved somewhere else. But in the interest of time, I am going to move forward. Okay. And okay, I'm going to put it on this one. Okay. All right. I am all set up and ready to go, but okay, now we have the problem of all these. That's actually a duplicate pen. Let me get these out. Now the interesting thing is with the pen gems, one of them was called Vanilla. It was Vanilla something, and it matched with the name of, or it came, I don't know, for some reason it made me think of this kit. I think it was this one. I should have looked these up. They were I was gonna show them as part of a haul, but you know, this is just the way it goes sometimes. I'm running short on time and I needed to get some things done, so I do have this. I've also got this and this, which this I actually think is a pencil. So I like this. So let's pop this one in here. Now, as I mentioned, these come as a ballpoint pen, but you can change them out for an ink, gel ink. So, last step. I'm a bit scared to do this on camera before actually testing it. Is getting this fountain pen ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this quickly. And of course, now that I've said it out loud, it probably won't happen quickly. So let's see. We have the ink. We have the pen. I mean, how elegant is this box? It's just gorgeous. All right, let me just set this here for a moment because I do want to get some paper towel. All right, always protect your surface, and let's calm the nerves a bit with some coffee. Okay. Whew. I'm a bit nervous. I have filled ink pens, but mine were piston pens. And this kind of works the same way. And I'm hoping that I won't make a mess. So let's do this. We're going to do this on camera. I believe this just pops out. And again, there's this little stopper, or it's like a little slider. So you push it all the way down, open your ink. Ooh. All right. You put this in to the ink. I can't see where the ink is. And there you go. So what I'm going to do is just kind of wipe this edge off. So just to give you an idea, you can see it's going to go right through your napkin. So for sure, make sure you protect your surface. Let me put this back on so I don't spill it. I didn't get any on me. I'm going to pop this back in. I heard it snap, so I should be good. And then let's do this and let's give it a test. Okay. All right, let me get a scratch piece of paper. Oh, let me fully put this back on. I definitely don't want this spilling. Okay. All right, literally just a scratch piece of paper. And I'm just going to give it a little test. So you got to kind of let the ink get down to the bottom. There we go. Ooh. Very jagged, but it works. We are ready to rock and roll. All right. Put that over there, get it out of the way. And this will go into this other holder. And voila. It seemed like it took forever. It kind of did. But I just needed to kind of work it out, and you helped me do that. So let me quickly go through this. We have this fun little pocket holder over here. I've got some dots in here. Sometimes I like to use the dots in my forward planning pages. I am still working out the calendar concept of this planner, so that's why I kind of switch things around and I'm, moving everything. But October kit mixed with the prior Halloween 2023 dashboards and vellum. Had to think of that word. So I've got my cute little kitty here, Dottie. I'm going to name her Dottie because that's my kitty. I've got a forward planning. I've got, or actually what this is the year at a glance. Year at a glance. I did create forward planning pages. I haven't written anything in on it yet, but it's there for me to use. And then I've got my inbox tab. And then it'll go to goals. Boo. Because, that's a creepy forest. Remember that one? See it up close? And then I've got, still at the moment, some fall items or pictures in my page protectors and just some cardstock on the back. I've put in here my goals pages that I'm going to kind of start working with. I've got my agenda, which is in influx. Haven't quite nailed down what I want to do with the calendar portion of this, since I do use my Classic Happy Planner for content planning. So I've got this cute little number 10 chapter for October, and I've got my today or this week, however I use this tab. I've got in here some tri-focus notes and some flex notes, some daily pages. Let me show you quickly my tip for using Happy Planner pages in the Jane's Agenda discs. Now, if you recall, they kind of, pulled over hard. I actually still have some leftover pages. Okay. And then I've got some daily pages, and if you remember, they are turning hard sometimes on the Jane's Agenda discs. Here's what I do. Here's my tip. Take your page and a pair of scissors. All you're going to do is you're going to simply cut away a very small section of the stem of the mushroom, so you can see how small that piece is. That is going to help your pages. And here's a classic example. I did not do this page. You can see the mushroom curling here, and that's because it's too tight. So if I peel a piece off, again, it's not ever going to make it for this one because it's already been ruined, but all you're doing is widening the stem so that it will more easily flow over those discs. So there is my tip for using Happy Planner pages in Jane's Agenda, on Jane's Agenda discs. Okay, moving on. We have content, and it's got this lovely crow dashboard. There is projects, and I do have paper in here I need to take out. Dashboard here. And then I've got my home, which is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow with a fun bat vellum. And I've got memories set up with a really pretty quote on vellum with the pumpkins behind it. And then it goes from there into holiday, which is I have a lot in the holiday section. I'm going to have to filter it out. When there was a time that I had nothing, I really jacked it up, and so now there's too much. So these are definitely going to come in handy. This came in the sub box, and I'm going to have fun coloring those in. I think this is my nail polish coming off. One of those days. It's Monday. You know how it goes. All right, so then we have, I put in the Christmas tab because I will be using it basically almost all the time. We are in October, so now I'm going to be using this section a little bit more than I was before. All right, and then I go into notes, and all I have in here is just Happy Planner paper. It's just kind of brain dump paper. This I haven't worked out yet. I haven't quite decided what I want to put in here, but I do have the dashboard. I've got the dot grid paper. The last section on the bottom is reference, and this will be, again, more notes, but more specific notes. So that is in the back. I have my fountain pen, my fun pen gems, which I will get the name of it, and I'll drop it in the comments because I am telling you, it goes with this kit beautifully. So let me see if I think I ended up using all the dashboards. Where do I have? I think it's down here. I wanted to show you. I shouldn't have flipped it all back yet. Okay, so you see the cover, but then you can see this. Look how pretty this goes together. So pretty. Okay, I'll stop gushing. Bottom line is, I am ready to go for October, and I couldn't be happier. I am a bit behind in getting all my planners dressed up. As you know, I was having recording issues with microphone and so forth. I think I figured it out. I'm hoping we'll know on this video. The last video I still was working some things on, but I'm hoping I fixed it. So here is my October setup. I have the fall leaf wrap cover, onyx 2-inch discs. I have the October sub box from Jane's Agenda. It's mostly filled with Jane's Agenda minus some note paper from Happy Planner. And then, of course, my agenda, which currently is a Happy Planner page. And then I'm going to be using these page flags to denote the flags that are at the bottom, so that I have, again, still a little bit more subcategorizing of my main categories. Say that 5 times. Okay, enough. I'm going to go off, sip my coffee, finish setting up, getting my data in on my month, and I'll be good to go. It is September 30th, and it is Mini Mania Monday. We're talking all things mini. So I hope that you have enjoyed this setup, and I hope it has inspired you for your October setup in your mini Discbound planner. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I will have any supplies I can linked in the box below, and I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life. Thank you for watching.